Hey y'all, and welcome back to Lace Point Resin. So I'm getting started today with an MDF board. I have said in the past that sometimes I wing it, sometimes I plan it out. This one I'm actually planning it out, so you can kind of faintly see some of the lines that I drew out on the board ahead of time. But I'm following those lines just to get the resin down this time. So just following that and adding the gems as usual. I'm using blue glass filler as some of the color points and the texture, along with some blue crushed glass, but this crystal that I'm using is a smaller piece of white aragonite. Now y'all, I know I said I had a plan in mind when I started this, and I wasn't feeling it. So we had to change this whole thing up. I'm sanding this whole thing back down so that the next layer of resin can grip, but I'm starting basically completely over. You see I'm starting with the gold now, which is different than this previous gold that was happening. It was more of a yellow gold, and I wasn't feeling how it was working out. I really like those darker kind of gold tones, so we're switching that up. Also, because I'm going back on top of this, as you can see right here, I'm using a cream tone. I am about to use a white tone, and you can kind of see the colors underneath showing through. Usually I would like that, but because I didn't like my original layer, I had to start changing things a little later on, so you'll see that coming up. But be careful if you do go on top of your colors with lighter colors, because it will show through if you don't have a solid color base. Now, I must say this, whenever you are working on any resin piece, especially when they're larger and you can really see what it's starting to look like, give yourself and the piece a little bit of time and grace, because while I'm looking at this, like I'm pre-recording this and then doing the voiceover after, and while I'm looking at this, I can tell how I was feeling when I was doing this. This looked crazy. And I know I was not feeling this as this was going, but as the piece develops overnight, it'll spread. Some of the lacing will come through a little more. You know, resin is self-leveling. It does change as it cures, so give it some time and some grace, and it will start coming together. There was some footage that got lost, but I did add some more detailing features, some more fresh glass, and some more sand mixed. So that's what this section is. But as I said in previous videos before, this dry brushing technique is beautiful and works wonders. Now you can see kind of the direction that it is going. I like this way more. As I said before, give it some time and some grace. You see the lacing came through. The colors are working much better together. What I just poured and what I'm kind of fixing right now is silver leaf mixed with resin. So that helped it a lot. It gave it some more detailing and all of that. I'm pouring more of that here. You just have to be careful if you have already the flaky kind of leaf. Sometimes it clumps together. So that's what I had to pick out previously, because it was just right here, because it was just too much and too large. So I didn't like that. But I'm also adding some more white, cream, and silver mixed color. I think it's called Icicle. But it was very helpful. It added some extra sparkle in. What is resin without the sparkle? Right here I'm checking some of the gems on top just to see if anything is loose, any quick pieces that are loose. I would add some type of glue or extra resin or UV resin just to make sure they're down, so just checking ahead of time. And this is the final piece, and I absolutely love it. It turned out beautifully. I hope y'all like it. I also added a gold floating frame, and I think it accents it wonderfully. I love the floating frame and all the sparkles. Great. Now y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye! I would love for y'all to come visit me at lacepointresin.com. You will be able to contact me for commissions as well as find all of the artwork that's available for purchase. That includes gallery art, table and kitchen decor, the latest of my NFL series, crystals, and where I get my pigments. Or if you just want to get to know me, that's there too. You can also add your email to the Lace Point Collectors Club for updates. Hope to see you.